Buckle up, Buttercup. It's about to get bleak. Welcome to the Top List Show, our countdown of the top 10 worst cities to travel in the USA. Whether it's due to high crime rates, crumbling infrastructure, or a profound lack of attractions, these cities might make you think twice before booking your next trip. Let's get into it, shall we? Number 10. Detroit Motor City or Misery City? This question has been asked countless times over the past few decades, as the city has seen both incredible highs and devastating lows. Detroit, Michigan. This is the home of Motown and a city that was once a symbol of American industrial might. In the 1950s and 60s, Detroit was booming. The car factories were churning out vehicles at an unprecedented rate, and the streets were bustling with activity. The city was alive with the sounds of Motown, a genre of music that would go on to define an era. It was a time of prosperity and growth, and Detroit was at the heart of it all. But Detroit has fallen on hard times with high unemployment, a shrinking population, and more abandoned buildings than a season of Scooby-Doo. The decline began in the late 20th century, as the automotive industry faced increasing competition from abroad. Factories closed, jobs were lost, and people began to leave the city in search of better opportunities. The once thriving neighborhoods became ghost towns, and the city's infrastructure began to crumble. The economic downturn was compounded by social issues including crime and poverty, which further eroded the city's fabric. Detroit is trying to make a comeback with new businesses opening up downtown and a renewed focus on the arts. In recent years, there has been a concerted effort to revitalize the city. Entrepreneurs and artists are moving in, bringing with them a sense of hope and possibility. New businesses are opening their doors and old buildings are being renovated and repurposed. The art scene is flourishing, with galleries, theaters, and music venues popping up all over the city. There is a sense of optimism in the air, and many believe that Detroit's best days are still ahead. But for now, it's probably best to admire its former glory from afar. While there are signs of progress, the city still faces many challenges. The road to recovery is long and difficult, and it will take time for Detroit to fully regain its former glory. But for those who remember the city's heyday, there is a sense of nostalgia and pride. Detroit may be down, but it is not out. The spirit of the Motor City lives on, and there is hope that one day it will rise again. 9. St. Louis. More like St. Louis is. St. Louis, Missouri, known for its iconic arch, also struggles with crime and poverty. The city has its charms, like its amazing zoo, but it's not exactly a hotbed of tourist attractions. There are other places with arches. You can go to McDonald's if you really want to see an arch that badly. 8. Oakland. Don't let the Bay Bridge fool you. Oakland, California, known for its cultural diversity and vibrant art scene, also has a serious problem with crime and homelessness. It's got beautiful parks and stunning views of the bay, but it also has neighborhoods where you might not want to venture after dark. Coming in at number 7, we have Memphis, Tennessee. This city, nestled along the Mississippi River, is a place of rich cultural heritage and vibrant history. Known for its music and food, Memphis also has a high crime rate and poverty. The city is the birthplace of blues, soul, and rock and roll, with legends like Elvis Presley and B.B. King calling it home. Graceland, the iconic mansion of Elvis, attracts millions of visitors each year, making it a pilgrimage site for music lovers. However, beyond the glitz and glamour of its musical legacy, Memphis faces significant challenges. The crime rate here is one of the highest in the nation, with violent crimes and property crimes being a major concern for residents and visitors alike. Poverty is another pressing issue, with many neighborhoods struggling with economic hardships and lack of resources. You can visit Graceland and enjoy the music history, but be aware of the city's issues. The juxtaposition of the city's rich musical heritage and its socio-economic struggles is stark. While tourists flock to historical music sites and enjoy the vibrant nightlife, the reality for many Memphians is quite different. Police presence is a common sight, and graffiti on buildings tells a story of a community grappling with its identity and future. At least you can pretend you're in a world where the only danger is a heart attack from eating too many peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Memphis is also famous for its culinary delights, especially its barbecue. The city's food scene is a testament to its rich cultural tapestry, offering everything from mouth-watering ribs to the quirky peanut butter and banana sandwiches that Elvis himself loved. So while you indulge in these delicious treats, it's easy to momentarily forget the city's darker side. Whether you're participating in a lighthearted eating competition, or simply enjoying a meal at a local restaurant, the warmth and hospitality of Memphis shine through, offering a glimpse of hope and resilience amidst the challenges. Hold on to your hats, folks, because at number 6 we've got Baltimore, Maryland. Known as Charm City, Baltimore is a place of contrasts. On one hand, it boasts a rich history and a stunning harbor that attracts tourists from all over the world. The Inner Harbor is a bustling area filled with shops, restaurants, and attractions that make it a must-visit destination. Baltimore has a rich history and beautiful harbor, but also a high crime rate. The city's historic buildings tell tales of a bygone era, but the modern-day reality is often marred by crime scenes and police tape. Despite its charm, Baltimore struggles with one of the highest crime rates in the country, making safety a significant concern for both residents and visitors. It's got world-class museums and some of the best seafood on the East Coast. The Baltimore Museum of Art and the Walters Art Museum house incredible collections that art lovers can spend days exploring. And let's not forget the seafood. Crab cakes, oysters, and fresh fish are just a few of the culinary delights you can enjoy. The National Aquarium is another gem, offering a fascinating glimpse into marine life. But it's also got neighborhoods where you're more likely to run into a drug deal than a decent cup of coffee. Some areas are plagued by poverty and neglect, with dilapidated buildings and a visible drug problem. These neighborhoods stand in stark contrast to the more affluent parts of the city, highlighting the economic disparities that exist within Baltimore. While you can find charming coffee shops and vibrant communities, the shadow of crime and poverty is never too far away. Coming in at number 5, we have Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland has had a rough go of it with its economy and sports teams. But hey, at least they have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Visit during daylight hours with a buddy and maybe a map of all the nearest exits. Buckle up, folks, because at number 4 we have Stockton, California. Stockton might be close to beautiful scenery, but it's also got a high crime rate. Stockton is a city that's struggling with a lot of potential, but also a lot of problems. Maybe invest in a personal GPS tracker if you visit. 3. New Orleans. The Big Easy, to get mugged in. New Orleans, Louisiana, known for its jazz music and Mardi Gras, also has a high crime rate. Visit the French Quarter, listen to some amazing music, but be aware of the city's issues. Pretend you're in a time before air conditioning and a functioning police force. 2. Birmingham. The Magic City, more like the Tragic City. Birmingham, Alabama has a rich history but also a high crime rate. Birmingham is a city that's seen better days. 1. Camden, avoid at all costs. Seriously, Camden, New Jersey is the undisputed champion of our top 10 worst cities to travel in the USA list. Camden is a city that needs our help, not our tourist dollars. So yeah, maybe stay home. Thanks for watching our countdown of the top 10 worst cities to travel in the USA. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. Until then, safe travels. And by safe travels, I mean maybe just order a pizza and watch Netflix instead.